What is it that makes a cowboy? It's not the boots or the buckle. It's not the chaps. It's not the jeans. It's not the lasso or the cattle. Not the horse or the saddle. You might think they're all long gone, but you don't need a hat to be a cowboy. A cowboy isn't too busy to lend a hand to a partner. Not too proud to take one either. And when they get knocked in the dirt, bloodied and trampled, a cowboy dusts themselves off and gets back up. And they'll stand by their partners and challenge those who have it all. And they'll keep riding till they find their peace.
Hello, hello, hello! How's everybody doing? Welcome to Happy Wednesday tea. I hope everybody's doing well. Spitfire, wonderful to see you. Thank you for the pre-lurk as always. Welcome in everyone else as well. Whew. Holy hell, it has been a day, but probably a good day. Probably a good day. Probably a good day. Where do I even start? It's one of those days. I think we have actual significant tangible progress on house stuff. Finally. And everything could be like wrapped up by the end of the week or early next week, and it all might be done. Which is I just wasn't expecting it before Christmas. I still it's kind of like I'll believe it when I have keys in my hand, but we'll see. It's exciting nonetheless. It's hard not to get a little bit excited. Yeah, wonderful news on that front. So that's why we're a little later starting than I would have liked. I just needed to decompress for a bit, so I actually did the Black Mirror Bandersnatch thing on Netflix and just screwed around with that. Then I had some paperwork to do and paperwork, but I just didn't fancy facing into paperwork immediately after work, and yeah, here we are. We're about to do some Outer Wilds. What a So what a day it has been. But yeah, hopefully that's all there. Tomorrow, no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is some Warhammer with Gecko. But Friday and Saturday should be the big Final Fantasy VII in a single stream. I'm looking super forward to that. There is a poll in the Discord about what characters I'll use for it. I've taken out ones that we've used before, like Tifa. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people will be sad to see her left out. We wanted to kind of vary up the gameplay as much as we can, so we're using lots of different characters, or trying to use whatever people vote for. And Sunday we'll be back to Final Fantasy VI. We'll see where we are then. Today we're going to get into Outer Wilds, though, the DLC. We did open the DLC and have a quick little peek at it last time, I guess, for lack of a better term. But we're gonna get fully into it today and see how we get on. So I guess without further ado, let's jump on in. Actually, let's let the music go for a second because it's nice. I will drink some coffee at this hour. I know, living off the stuff. Alright, let's frickin' rock. Get into this. Ooh, that's loud. Alright, so this DLC, we did sneak our head in and it looked interesting. It looked pretty chunky. There was a lot from what I've seen, but we should be able to get back to it much easier. This game is such a vibe though. So we have to load our previous save because we did manage to achieve a state of permadeath in a weird way. Not ship log, or is it ship log? Maybe it is ship log. Oh, I think it's this one. This is what we want. Bloop. Hey Darkwand, how are you? Thanks. Yeah, it's exciting, but this is kind of been going on for, I'd say, months at this stage. So I'll kind of believe it when I see it. I'm excited, but I'm kind of just tempering my optimism a little bit. Hey, oh Heather, how are you? Alright, let's zoom out to this place. So this is the DLC for anyone that's played this game. We're into the DLC, which is not out so long, so this might be spoilery for some people, I don't know. The fuck is going on in here? Let's see. Oh, that's a way out. Little tired. Same. A little tired, but in good spirits. Okay. Let's just land, maybe? Not like that. Huh. Fucking hell. Pro gamer. Is it like supposed to land in this or something? Fuck it. It'll be fine. Oh crap, we're not even in the thing. Okay, we've really screwed the pooch on this one. I should have, of course, went in here. No, come back. Oh well. Didn't save, oh no. I didn't get Stormy Ascent done, so I spent however many hours, made zero progress. I think someone said I very near the end of the level though, so we'll get it next time. Yeah, that was a hell of a level. We will get it next time. Then the rest of the game will probably be trivial. I hope. Just mark it for me. That's all I really want. Crash in Star Wars. Oh, it didn't even fucking mark it. Where is it? Okay, you stay in space for a minute. There we go. If I could get into the DLC, that'd be a good start. Instead of crashing. Go up. There we go. I think that's a lot more like it. Non-language. Oh yeah, I remember this. There we go. Down we go. Hey, Tex, how are you? Good to see you. Okay, so I think last time we steered the raft there, this brought us somewhere. This is really as far as we went though, but shit went down. Shit went down here real good. It's broken. I need to keep an eye out for a lantern that works as well. It's definitely something that I need. Okay, Chris. So I need to get a move on. Okay, I need that. Oh, here we go. Need a better light source though. Oh, there's more. Okay. New camera setup. Oh, exciting. Exciting text. No, you do your thing. Oh, there's one. Sweet. Oh, I remember this room. We looked at it. Alien boys. They look kind of like, I don't know, deer people. Either way, let's go back and use this in the other place. I hope this will work. I might want to keep a lantern with us all the time, actually. A lot of stuff seems to work off light in this area. Oh, here we go. Okay. DI, something to flame, something planets. Okay. Oh shit. Look at them. Aliens. Oh, what? Oh. It's either killing them or making them evil. Oh, what's this? Busted slides? Okay, so they zoomed a ship or a... Oh, this is back to the start. Ship log updated. Updated with what? There's another slide reel up here. Is this... Oh, this is different. Okay, so this is very curious. Why do they look so evil? Strap Season Rye, thank you for the follow. You're very welcome to the channel. Okay. really understand what that's telling me, but... I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna... Yeah, give me the lantern. I'm gonna bring that with us. I don't really have a plan as to where we're going, but we're gonna go ahead and go. Guess this way? Probably want to get up there. Kinda... So actually we've largely explored this little area. Oh. Maybe not. Get up. Oh no, my lamp is fucked. Okay. Well, bye bye lamp. We're good while you lasted. Hang on, this... This is where I came in, kinda, no? Hang on, are you an alien ship? Can I drive you? This is an alien ship. I'm in. Tell me your secrets. Doesn't seem to do anything though. That was another one. Okay. Well, I think this is just an alternate way in. That's it. Ah, come on. Row your boat. I don't think I've been over there. Let's do it. Oh, well, that dam is about to break. 100%. Fine then, don't open. I'll get in some other way. Or will I? Maybe I won't. Oh, no. This game has also taught me to be very aware of what's in the water. Oh shit, we ain't getting out of this flipping water. Okay. Hmm. Just gonna go with the flow, as it were. Quite literally, perhaps. No, come back! Ooh! Okay, now drive where I tell you. We're gonna navigate these rapids, not into the rock, not into the rock. Oh well, this is somewhere new. Okay, let's look around. I really don't know what I'm doing. Need this at all. Oh, the dam. That shit's gonna come this way, isn't it? It's gotta... Let's hang on a second and see what's gonna happen here. Most of this seems pretty elevated. Yeah, we're fine. Mostly. Unknown language. So these guys are all about the eye of the universe as well. It's so curved. I need to get my head around that a bit better. Oh shit. It's kinda cool the way everything is all like fucked up. So that big tower over there looks the most interesting thing to me right now. That's what we're gonna go for. Oh crap, the water level is rising further? Maybe. Well, we can still get up there, I'm pretty sure. I feel like there's something to do with lanterns in this room. Geekat, how are you? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Give a shout out for the Geekat. I regularly see Geekat streaming the Sonic racing with Gogus, doing some Sims today. How was Sims, Geekat? I hope it was fun. Thank you so much for the raid and sending your community here. I did see the Sonic 2 poster. It's Sonic 2 is looking good. It's shaping up to be quite good. Did some building. I'm doing good. Playing the Outer Wilds, the DLC of it. It's it's super interesting. Very, very, very interesting game. see some of the other wilds. This is actually a bit different than the rest of it, I would say, but it's still pretty interesting. Because this is the kind of DLC, so we're in this weird area. But Outer Wilds is an interesting game. I don't really know what I'm doing. That's probably nothing new in and of itself, but this is another thing interesting. Let me leave you there. Let's see if we can find any slides around the place. Sure we can. I bet they're down here. Oop, give me them. Go down. And I need that. There we go. So yeah, it's very much a game. It just kind of drops you out into the world and says, well, you figure it out. Figure it out we do, and it's actually it's really interesting. It's a game that that really has proven very interesting. Oh, we haven't seen this one. So there's our kind of dear alien friends, and they're looking at the eye. That one's walking around. Oh, and then it's doing something. Scanning it, maybe. Planets. Big red bad. Oh, boom. Oh, dead dear alien. Oh wow, really dead. Time pass. And then they look weird and evil again. Okay, I think we're... Oh no, we're not back to the start. And they're sad. Oh, are they seeing the future? This is really weird. Oh, and they worship the eye, so they're burning it down. I don't know what all this is, but... Ooh, planets. Okay, that's back to the start. So let's go look and see if we can get an extra slide downstairs. If there's any more to this. There might be, there also might not be. I've not really got a grip on what I'm supposed to be doing in this DLC at all, so I'm just doing whatever I see for the moment. It's about the height of the plan. Oh my god, we got another raid! Mesmer! Hello! Welcome in. How are you, Mesmer? Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Alright, there we go. Pause for a real second. How's everybody doing? That should have worked before. We will try again in a sec. Welcome in, Waglish. Swiddle, how are you? Good to see you. Mesmer, of course. I'm good. I'm good. Some very, very, very positive news on house stuff today. So I might actually, finally have somewhere proper to live. And soon. So, hooray for being like, I don't know. I think I was working out in dollars, over $500,000 in debt. Hooray! But I'd still be better off in a way. Yeah, it's exciting. It's been a long time coming. It's come for months, but it's I don't know. Things are moving. It's not done till it's done. I'll believe it when I have keys in my hand. But I was suspecting it'd drag into the new year, but it'd be just nice to have it all wrapped up and finished before Christmas. Oh, there we go. You were doing PC Building Simulator. Wow, the bot did do the. Oh no, that was. It did do it. PC Building Simulator. Interesting. I know I've been kind of eyeballing PCs for after I move, and I was kind of. I was looking. What is it? AMD and Intel. I'm kind of like. AMD seems to look better, but I don't know. I need to look into it a bit more. I do need to look into it a bit more. So this is, if you played Outer Wilds before, this is potentially spoilery for anyone coming in. It's DLC. It's not out super long. Um, there's weird alien shit happening as always. So here are these dear aliens. I'm not really sure what all this is communicating to me. Oh, maybe now I am. Something about light and doors. So I think I need to find one of these yokes, get it lit somehow. That'll shine a light, that'll do something to that. Maybe? I don't know. We can see what the ship log says when we die. Die we shall. Oh, I think actually, speaking of that, I think it's about to happen. Thought I heard a star go boom. I thought I heard something explode. Let's go for a jolly on the raft, seeing as we're the fuck all else. Yeah, straight down through here, why the fuck not? Just go with the flow. And see where the water takes us. Okay, what's up here? I don't think we've been here. I do feel we're about to die though, but that'll be a problem to deal with when we deal with it. So maybe this. Ooh. I don't know how the fuck I'm getting across there. We can try to leap across, but I don't... Yeah, my rocket's never going to be fucking able for that. Well, we'll go with the flow some more then. That's very red looking. Eee. Okay, we're updating the ship log a lot. That's good, possibly at least. There we go. Star blew up. So I'm really going to need to try see what the hell my ship log makes of any of this. Okay, it's filling in some stuff. Wooden piers and buildings on both shores. Strange vault being closed and sealed with chains and a glowing symbol. Should a glowing symbol and chains appear around the strange vault? The bridge that used to lead to it has rotted away. Found small rocky islands connected by a village of stilt houses. Large metal symbol for the IAD universe inside a burnt out building. Strangers inhabitants analysing IAD universe. Several slides have been burnt and cannot be viewed. Origin is stranger and its inhabitants. And buildings, okay. Hang on. I need to do this. Jem, how are you? Wonderful to see you. There we go. And actually, we can do this now. We can give Pearl Jem a shout out who's playing some Yakuza. I'm doing great, Jem. Doing great. Doing great. Found any black holes yet? Yes, actually. Not today, but it has happened. This is the DLC I'm doing, by the way, which is relatively new, so if you're... beware of the spoilies. Throw warnings at everyone. You have no intention of playing this? It's a very strange game, but it's interesting. I gotta say it. I'm quite liking it. But yeah, it wouldn't be... I don't think it'd be a game for everyone. It's very that just literally drops you in the universe and goes, here, you figure it out. Me, I end up playing all sorts. I just play whatever the hell I'm told to play. The community choice games. Like kind of like Subnautica, possibly even more vague than, well, yeah, kind of like Subnautica actually, but in space. Although there's plenty of flipping water in this area. So I get quite a feeling that we need to strike while the iron is hot here and get up that dam before it breaks. I don't know how to find a way up. Let's try this. It's going generally up. This door didn't open for me last time. Oh, there we go. I figured it out. Whoa! Really? No, I didn't want to do that. God damn it. Well, we're going this way now. God damn it, I need onto that raft. Can we steer against the current? Not really. Alright, let's just accept that and move on. As I'm saying, I don't have any great plan here. I don't really know what I'm doing yet. No, we know this area. We've been here. What's this? Here we haven't been. I'm interested in getting up to here. Okay. Interesting. I'll quickly zoom and see what that thing down the end is, or is it hunting? No, just rocks. Okay, let's try and navigate perspective back along this way. Yeah, I know, I'm burning through my fuel. Trying to go fast. It's the best way. What was that? That was interesting. We never really... Oh fuck, no! Don't you dare! 'Cause Whatever that was never really noticed before. I don't think it's a Dyson sphere. How are you, Jove? I wouldn't call it a Dyson sphere, it's I don't know. Some sort of ringed habitat. It's definitely weird. Von Braun wheel. Yeah, because a Dyson sphere is the thing that Dyson sphere is for energy, theoretically. You build it around a sun. Remember there was some excitement, God, it was before COVID, because the lads thought that they found a Dyson sphere, or evidence of a Dyson sphere. They were getting very excited. I've definitely never been here. Pretty certain. Oh, well, this looks weird. I'm into it. It's more fucking slides. Maybe not. No, this is look out the window area. Interesting. Looks like it's plugged out. Should we not plug that in? Ooh, stuff. Okay, what are you? The ship log got up, whatever it is. Okay. Oh, it's telling me how far the sun along is to going boom, I think. Fluctuating sun rays from a faraway star. Yeah, they came up with a couple of theories for what it was. They said it was evidence. Yeah, they were pretty sure it was, but then the closer they looked at it, the more stuff started to make it seem like it wasn't that. I guess the most interesting thing about that was that they couldn't for a while come up with what else it might be, and that's gonna. That's kind of the most exciting part of science, when you don't know what the fuck is happening. What are you? Oh, come back. Should have been in that. Let me turn out my light real quick. Okay, down. Let's go. Okay, so this is a lift. Oh, we're back out into the... Oh! So this is where I come in. So if I go this way... in behind the alien ship... can actually zoom up. No, hang on. Get to this part quicker. Awesome, good to know. Did I hear about the miniature warp bubble some scientists accidentally created? No, actually, well, maybe I have. I know the what is it called? The Albuquerque drive or something is the best working warp model. Oh shit. Yeah, the Alcubierre drive. I think that's the best working warp model that they have. Let me see if I remember how to... Alcubierre drive. I think that was the most promising one. That one. I think the problem with it is you need to produce a lot of exotic particles. I don't know. It's a while since certainly since I've done any formal study or anything in that field. But do you remember that was the one that there was a lot of buzz around? It's funny, the potential design of a ship for it as well looks like something fucking straight out of Star Trek. Okay, that bridge is gone. See. That is way nifty. The commander, the the drive or boat swiddle created a mini bubble with the help of a former NASA guy, Dr. Howard G. Sonny White. Interesting. You meant the commando? Yeah, the commando's great. For some reason, I made it and I had it working and dropping in the JSON text and doing everything it showed, but I had it wiki. I wanted it to be ! Wiki, and for whatever reason, that change broke it. It didn't work. But when I make it Wikipedia, it does, so... Freaking bots and their awkwardness. Haven't seen an article. It's like, I don't know, these kind of things pop up. If they do it a second time, I'd be a lot more interested. I put it like that. It's making something repeatable. Oh, hang on. This thing was in the okay, I recognize some of this from the slideshows. Head back to the work. Thanks, Whittle. I'm doing great. Wonderful to see you as always. We give friend Swiddle a shout out as well. That's right, you were playing Minecraft. I did actually see that. I was like, Swiddle's playing Minecraft? Okay. I know better than to question these things. Hey Visioner, how are you? Welcome in. Okay, so this I don't know about, but I think we need to shine a big light on it, which is probably over there somewhere. Getting over there is going to be a job with all this water and no jetpack fuel. And no. What the hell? I think I got riptided into a big piece of wood or something. Hang on, just let me... Oxygen as propellant isn't doing the trick, unfortunately. Ah yeah, we need to be way back there to look at what I wanted to look at. Yeah, I know most of the stuff around potential warp technology that I seen was about staying within within the laws of relativity. But kind of a lot of them were about going fast, but also maybe giving space, bending space a little bit so that you're not going faster than light technically, but between the bent space and the speed that you're going at, you do go faster. There's got to be something with these pictures, I reckon. But I'm not sure what exactly. Let's freeball it. Oh. Straight into a rock. Oh well. So really in that area everything gets a bit trickier when the dam breaks, so you really want to haul ass quite quickly. Okay, we should have some new entries now. Maybe? Glowing symbol and chains appear. Yeah, we've seen that. There's more to explore. Of course, there's always fucking more to explore. Right, whatever, we're none the wiser from any of that. Alright, back to it. I never marked the thing on my hood either. Oh no, it's marked already. Good. Just leave that marked. I would not think that we're going to get this DLC done this stream. I don't think I'd in this game though, it's impossible to tell. You can't say, oh, like, I feel like I've completed a bit of it. I find it very hard to... Let's actually take a peek at the outside of this thing. What I'm really curious to see is... There's the wheel. I'll look in at it. Why can't I see in where all the stuff is? Oh. So I feel like I should be able to see into it, shouldn't I? Oh, and away it goes. Screen's projecting. Interesting. Could potentially be, I guess. There it is. We're kind of wasting time looking around like this, maybe, but I'm just curious. I don't mind. I don't mind too much giving up a run to just to explore, even if we don't find anything really. Uh-oh. That might be a problem. Okay, I don't really see anything on the outside. Yep, curse smash. We're in. I don't know if I'm even bothered too much repairing that. Suppose we better. No, it's kinda the name of the game in this one. But that's why we had power down the electrical systems. Okay, so if you some lift for me back here. No. What on the other side? There's definitely a couple of different entrances into this place though, so... You need to be, I guess, cognizant of where we drop in. Oh, fuck off. No, no lift here either. Okay. Maybe this will bring me out somewhere new and exciting then. You know what? Keep going, keep going. Let's just go by this. Just keep on wandering. We're gonna shoot straight down the river. Ah, music go. Okay, I'm gonna stick to the left. Gonna keep on riding, maybe. See where it brings me. Oh, these are cool. These are like rapids. Don't crash into the rocks. Okay, let's... Oh, I can't go back. I'm gonna say let's pop up there, but apparently not. Missed the boat on that, quite literally. Oh, interesting. Is this the dam from the other side? Maybe we can get up from here if we've zoomed around. stay the fuck out or something, I'm sure. Ain't no sign gonna stop me. Okay. Ooh, big chains. We're interested in those. I'm also interested in the there's the eye. Good old pal the eye. Aye aye aye. Okay, let's get across this while it's still up and running. It's a big thing with a load of hooks. Oh, that's for catching. Ah! I see, we could drive the raft and have it bring us up here. Interesting. Definitely worthy of note for future. Okay. Oh, that thing is just a fucking little raft receptacle. Let's see if we can do anything with whatever the hell is down here. Let me by. Not you, you. Oh. There's a fucking code for this, I don't know it. Oh, right. Yep. Oh, this might open up. So the water level's gonna decrease dramatically here. So this might actually open up some new stuff in this area. Do I have any? I don't. So. I need more information for this. There's a code or something. Let's see what's going on over here. More fucking slides. Things just spinning around. Let's see if we can find anything for the projector. There's a light source. Okay, any slides, lads? Slides. Doesn't seem to be. Hmm. Okay, well, we've kind of cracked how those doors work, if nothing else. Okay, I don't see anything. I just don't see anything really here, so maybe we get the fuck out. It's a shame, I was hoping for answers. Perhaps maybe we will get some down here. Oh. Okay, we need to... I kind of feel like we need to eat across to the other side, but... I feel like we might have looked at that thing already. Gogus! How are you? Wonderful to see you. Hope you're doing good. Okay. Oh, we got a new. Oh. Let's go this way. That is chained to that, alright. And we're over the far side there. We're up on top of that. So been all over really. Oh, yeah. Current kind of tends to bash me into stuff and kill me. To remember about that. I guess we can zoom around quite quickly. So I'm just trying to look and see, is there anywhere we haven't been? Right in here. I'd almost guarantee we need to do something with them pictures at some point. You just want to go back home and sleep, Gogus? I know that feeling. I know that feeling. I've been up way too early for work the past while. I think this week and next week, and that should be about the end of it. Ooh, don't I seen something interesting, you nerds? Alright, we'll take a quick look at our ship's log. Yeah, there you go. See, tiredness even gets to me sometimes. Even me. No, that's not what I want. Oh, that is what I want. I want this view. He discovered nothing that run. Alright. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make myself a nice warm cup of tea and possibly grab a top. It's very, very cold here. I'll see you in just a moment. Righty ho, gang. We're back. Back with tea and stuff. Nice warm top as well. It should should keep us good and warm. I went for a peppermint tea actually. Something nice and cool. Just finished your game. Oh, what were you playing, Visionaire? I'm 13.8. Oh, you're Panda. Valorant, I see. God. Expert space shipping. Panda Vision. That's cool. I generally try to go with what people's usernames are because it keeps things simpler. For the most part. Vision then. Vision it is. Okay, awesome. Never forget the old Panda Dash. Not at all. Okay, so this is to the kind of observation area. I don't remember being here. I remember seeing this thing, but this fucking thing didn't really tell me anything, or did it? Did you tell me something? Was I too stupid to... Zoom. on those screens. Nah, don't get it. Don't get it. Oh, thank you, Vision. I appreciate that. It's I'm pretty steady as a streamer, if nothing else. Always around, always up to something. Although I will probably have some downtime over Christmas and possibly some downtime again after that if I'm going to be moving. We'll see how we can manage that. Gotta enjoy a day to celebrate. It's yeah, I don't know. I just I didn't really change up anything. I just keep doing what I do. So we can see that. We can see that. When we're outside though, we can't see in any of that stuff. When looking at the where would be interesting to explore, but I feel like I've been most places, but I'm not putting anything together. Big high rock up there could be interesting to go to. Oh, look at... doing something with its, so those are obviously big solar panels or solar sails or something. Wait a minute, is this where I came in? Oop. I think it's literally just it's either changing course or getting energy. I actually don't think that's something to worry about a whole lot, at least not right now. Fuck it, let's go down here. Ooh. Got kind of lucky there. We went in a lot hotter than I would have liked. Well, we actually might never have looked in here because I didn't really know how to work these. Okay, I accidentally... actually, we were here. I accidentally stepped on the raft. I don't really need a raft. What's the other way? Oh, you look like something. Ah, okay. Alright, so this is just where we come in. We normally drop out of the raft. There's other shit quite nearby here. Maybe we've been neglecting or missing. So that raft would drop me down where... Over the far side, maybe. Let's go over there, maybe. Or... what about this building? Okay, no, we did this one, but we never opened this. Oh good, it doesn't really do anything. Okay, we did the reels. The reels and the jigs, we did all that stuff. Where's the other building with the pictures? I think it's over the far side. Okay, this is just bringing me to where we're docking with the lamps. Over there, I think I want to... just... Kane! Holy hell, it's a year. Kane, thank you for a year of support, you handsome beast. I have a question for you now, Kane. Are you in my Discord? There's no pressure to join, but if you are, I'm just not sure off the top of my head. I'll give you your Council of Troll membership. Council of Troll, you can propose any game and it'll get voted on, or you can vote on games. You basically have an ongoing pick in one of the games I play every week, or at least a say in it. Thank you so much though for the 12 months. That's a benefit that's there if you want it, but you don't have to engage with it either. You can do whatever you want. We vibe here. Give a shout out to Kane, and look at speaking of handsome beasts, it's Senpai. How are you, Senpai? I hope you're well. Oh, actually, let me get my tea. Doing wellies. I'm doing good, Senpai, doing good. It looks like I might be moving very soon, which is good. Be very happy. Nice new space, hopefully. You're in your disc. You collect them so I can recall. Yeah, it's the same. I'm in a lot. I don't really keep track of who's there and who isn't. Yep, I'll give you your membership, Kane. I'll make sure you get it. Nice new space. Yeah, Senpai. It's a 2-bedroom house, but it's pretty. It's very central in the city, so it's good that way. And yeah, and it's mine, so I can do whatever the hell I want with it. So if it's not nice, we'll make it nice. Ooh, nice warm peppermint tea. Okay, so this is a dude by a tree. I think this is the only one without candles in it, but that's hardly means something. There's definitely freaking something up with them pictures, I just haven't figured it out yet. Oh no. That sound, it doesn't sound good. Probably isn't good. Yup. That'll be a dam exploding. Oh, good luck with the Tarkov game. Professor Senpai, it's Professor Senpai now. Holy hell. Senpai, how much academia have you been doing? Since I last seen you. Quite a bit, it would seem. Five masters. Dan, you'll have me and my 17 years of college passed out in no time at this rate. It's not hing. Oh, nothing. Ah, space. Let's see. Oh no, my lantern is broken. Not working because of the water. No, I had a plan and it kind of worked out. I got the big job I thought I wanted, and turns out I hate it. But such is life. Pays decent at least. Nothing of interest down there. Not really. Don't think we'll make it up there. Okay, flips. Where do we go now? Maybe over there. That thing that tree is on looks weird. Oh, we're not going to make this. Hang on. We're in a spacesuit, so we should be able to breathe for a good long time underwater. I never thought to equip my signal scope and look around. Something else we can try. Maybe when we're not in the water. Ooh, there's stuff. Okay, weird cave. I'm into it. Oh, this is just fucking slide room. We've been here before. Yeah, the fuel level's always critical. Lanterns in here, are you okay? I'm still telling you, I reckon there's something with these frickin' pictures. I just don't know. I'm trying to get my bearings. What sort of dam is? Maybe we haven't looked at the slides back over the way. I mean, I feel I have, but maybe we should make sure. What the fuck else are we going to be doing? We'll know quick enough. No more jump scares. I hope not, Can, but I'm not sure. Funnily enough, the DLC did have a warning about jump scares, but I haven't seen any. Oh no, we've seen this before. Blah blah blah, everyone dies. Guy's shocked and sad, then kinda mad. Burn down the thing to the sun. Load of stuff missing. We have this. What can we see there? Something to do with the thing in chains again. Then the planets are... That's... I don't think that's the eye. Huh. Planet, eye, fire, tree eye thing. Wonder is that the... It's hardly the code for the other thing we saw. I thought it had more than that. Had a fifth maybe. Yeah, but we've seen that before anyway, the main takeaway. Guess we'll go for that building there next. Oh. Yep. Oh yeah, so this is, well we've seen this is the oak that they burnt down. I wonder, we might go rafting. Hang on, what are you? It's a picture of a tower. We don't know what the language is, so we can't do anything with it. What's way over here? Actually, I feel we've probably been that way before. Or have we? Fuck it, we're just going this way. Hey, Jared, how are you? Do you want to get up on top of them rocks at some point? Whoa. Okay, that's one I want to get to. I should note that location. Okay, it's kind of near this. Got it. Whoa. Oh. Oh jeez, Jared, get some rest. Get some rest if you can. Lack of sleep never makes me super tired, but it'll get to you alright. Shout out to Can, and shout out to Jared. Two more wonderful streamer friends. Alright, whatever. The ship is fine. Death trap or not. Does the job. I don't really have any good ideas for this place. It's kind of tricky to navigate around as well. Okay, we'll need to actually... I keep saying about doing it, but we'll need to signal scope a bit when we're still feel like there's gotta be something going on the outside of this thing. What are you hiding? Nothing apparently. So you don't want to see your window cracking when you're in space. Oh, come on. What the fuck kind of... Oh my god. It's all over. Ship's too broken. It's not responding to my commands properly. Do you ignore my authority? Stupid ship. This stage, flipping bouncing or something would do, I don't know. Don't seem to be getting anywhere near it. Ooh, this is just a waste. Okay, that'll be good. Having steering back would be nice. Okay. I should... What the fuck? Well... Something fucking got me. I didn't see her hear it coming at all. Yeah, I botched the landing. I didn't botch the landing. I was trying to look at the outside of it. The outside of that station a bit better. Didn't really see anything. Screwed my ship up. Couldn't then do anything. Fixed the ship, just ready to go. Off we were set to go on another adventure. And blam. Sun, straight out of nowhere. So there's definitely a bit of relative velocity in play though, because I might have been kind of quite still relative to my ship, which is probably quite still relative to this, but in the grand scheme of things we were zooming because we were keeping track with this thing, which is... Hang on, am I in or am I out? Oh fuck it. We were in, now we're out. Now we're in again. Okay, that'll do. Why are you blipping so much? What's fucking wrong with you? Oh! Right, that's what's wrong with it. Well, we're just doing brilliantly here. Oh my. That is a unique way even for me to have died. Looking at my ship to see what's wrong with it, boom. Dear Lord. Can't even make it to the flippin' DLC to get lost. Back, you died. Me too, Kane, me too. I had one of my stupidest deaths yet. Look at that for a nice roly-poly landing. No, I was going to say, where's the dam? There's the dam. Oh. Okay, I don't think we've been here. I remember fucking around the ghost matter. Not that way. It's a silly death. Silly, silly, silly death. Hmm. So I don't know about this DLC at all. We've kind of looked around, but I don't feel like I've made any flipping progress. Oh, I keep forgetting to look with the signal scope as well. I definitely should do that when I'm out there. It's actually pretty smooth that time, if I may give myself a little bit of credit for once. No. Fuck. Come on. It's just over here, yeah. So this is actually really nearby, all this. Okay, we ain't getting in through that door. Is there a hole? Okay. So what are we gonna have in here now? Artifact. What are you? Several of them. What? Okay, I don't really know what that does, but either way, I think we got what we came for. Let's get the fuck out of here. So what can I do with this device, I wonder? Looks like it's a fucking alien probe or something. Hang on. I wonder does a lamp go into it? No. Kinda looks like a lamp should go into it, doesn't it? Hmm. Did all that work to get this artifact? Now we just need to do something with it. About this big fuck off building over here. So I don't know what the fuck the artifact is supposed to interact with then. I can fucking see. Boy oh boy oh boy, what will we do? Let's just keep on going. Sure. Focus, conceal. Interesting. Oh, that's not going to work out, shall we say? Maybe it will. Damn it. The prompt comes up and I get, ooh, excited I can do something with the artifact, and it's just like, no, do you want to drop it? Drop the fucking thing. Okay, so... I don't know. I really don't know what to do. Like at all. What electrocuted me there? Oi, oi, oi. Okay, so we've seen this over there. How do I get to this? We go up this way? No, we're flipping nearby, but maybe. I'll leave that for the moment. They have Jove, but I don't speak their language. There are some alien notes around, but they're not worth the shit to me. Oh wow, this fucking current is still getting me underwater. Shit, where am I? How did I get her? How do I get out? Maybe I don't get out. It's not looking good. We're stuck. We can't go up, we can't go back, we can barely go left or right. And we might just make it. Nah, we're stuck. I guess we have to do that. Man, wouldn't a universal translator be so handy? Just be brilliant. We'll get there eventually. I think we'll have a global language at some stage. Although English is pretty close. There's very few people that don't speak English. Sparrow Curryou, the Scove Special. I think this is the first time the Scove Special has gotten a run out, actually. How you doing, Spark? Where is this fucking thing? Celebrating brother's birthday. Nice, nice, nice. It's on Christmas. Yeah, that's always a good thing to do. I think any friends I had that ever had Christmas generally do either their birthday thing in January or well in December before it. Okay, let me get landed. Gotten a bit better about some of the landing. Oh, let me in. Whoa. That'll do. Trying to ball it. Yeah, it never goes down well. It's there's something to be said for, I don't know, the elegance or the beauty of certain languages being lost and all that. It's a tough one. You can't win. You gain a lot by having a universal language, but you also lose something too. So it is what it is. Alright, I'm going to dank her up. I will be right back. See you in a mo. Oops, not that scene. We are back in the Scoville special, all danked up, ready to go. And back to the game. So Scoville's one is it's a kind of it's a chili based t-shirt, shockingly. Shockingly for Scove. One thing for it to die out, another thing for it to be forced. Yeah, for sure, Joe, for sure. Shout out to Spork as well. Well, it's why Irish is so infrequently used. Because it was kind of largely forced out of existence. Don't crash into the fucking thing. They don't write anything down. Come on, we can get back in there. More people studied. That wouldn't surprise me. It's a fucker of a language to learn as well. Oh, this is just this. Fuck. Okay, I need to get there at some point, but not right now. Family is petty, the elders. It's so weird when it does that. The whole place flickers. Yeah, so this is where we had a code. I don't know what the code is. I do need a code to get in there. I wonder is it around? there's something out that way. Hello. Are you a code? Can I zoom? No. Maybe get a bit closer though. Okay, we might be able to, So that's progress. We maybe did something. There's a door with a code, I reckon. Probably has something good. Oh no! So, what is it? That's like a circle thing, flame. Okay, flame. I don't know, it looks like a small circle. There we go. Ooh. Okay, so what have we got here? Rocket fuel. Whatever that is broken. Really fucking broken. Does that mean something in the ship log? Maybe it'll enlighten me. Does it mean that there's a thing? Okay. We got some sort of a ship log update anyway, so we can look at that next time. So this looks like it needs a bit to go into it, but I don't know if... I don't think we can repair that. Let's wander this way. Okay. Here we have been already. So I don't really know what much good that did me. There goes the fucking dam. That yoke has now gone into the water. This yoke is coming out. I'll go have a look at some of this. Motherfucker, of course. Let's fucking go, Raft. I think I broke it. Trying to use physics to flip it. It's not working. Something over there that I'm curious to look at, but I don't know if I'll make it. Broke my raft that is busted. What choice do we have? No freaking way. This is gonna work. Awesome. Oh, don't walk into the fire. Those off? Let's roast an old marshmallow. I don't know why we doze off, but I won't doze off for too long, I guess. 20 minutes. Quick snooze. That did nothing for me. Sounds flippin' weird in here though. Okay, so there's like 3 things. I don't know why I'd have a fire here though. Like, I feel like it wants you to... Oh, hang on, something's happening. Dingery members are... It might just be an effect. I don't know. No, I didn't mean to press that. Marshmallow. Don't. In the loop anyway. Okay, so that's interesting, but I've not a fucking clue what to do with that either. I feel like we discovered some stuff there. But it's not... How could I put it? None of it is coming together at all just yet. Okay, submerged statue. Reservoir. Enormous reservoir, wooden piers and buildings on both shores. Found a room with a burned control interface and a projection that seems to indicate a broken connection between the stranger and another craft. Found a projection that shows the stranger moving beyond the reach of the supernova. Several arranged metal artifacts inside of the workshop surrounded by ghost matter. Uh-oh. No. Up. Up. Down. Forward. We're upside down. Flip around. Oh, nearly. Not quite. There we go. Big landing. Perfect. Okay, we never looked over, Go, come back. See, this arch is quite suspicious. Maybe it's just an arch. Sometimes an arch is just an arch. Oh, hang on. That's something I see. That is something. Okay, what have we got here? This is just a way into one of the buildings we've been in. Maybe not. No, this is new. It's a load of slides and they're all wrecked. What the fuck that thing does? There's something going on with them fucking pictures. I don't know what, but I'm gonna figure it out. Mark my words. Lantern does not fit. What does fit then? It's my way back out. There must be something in here though. Oh, this is... Oh, hang on, this is different. Oh. Hang on though, do I want to insert it in there? Or is it just gonna fucking wreck it? I think we just want to get the fuck out of here. Let's bring this to somewhere and look at it. That building should be good. Have a good workout, Jared. Okay, in you go. Oh, there was lamps up here. No, they weren't up here. Where the fuck were the lamps? The lamps are up there. You possibly need to move her ass. So, that was something with a picture, I guess, but it's, a lot of fuckery. I'm more stumbling upon a solution than any great plan. So let's see what we got here. Okay, it looks like a tablet or something. He's giving it to him and he's off away. Okay, he walks through a fire. I know that frickin' helps me a lot. No, that helps me very much at all. What we might try to do though is... You... Damn it, don't fall all the way down. I'm going to say we might survey the scene and try get to where that Rolling Cliff is there. That's where I need to get to. So I'm going to try to figure out how to get to there. Some shit there that might let me in from the other side. So I don't want to go down the right hand side. Okay, we can do that. Give me a raft, folks. Yeah, that's fucked up with the tribe stuff as well, Spark. But I guess it's I don't know, tradition, respect, all that jazz, I suppose. It does seem unduly harsh. Uh-oh. Go right. All the way right. What is this music? Yeah, in this way. So I don't think we've been in here. At all. I'm hoping this might get me... This might be the structure that we could see from the other side, but couldn't get to. Another busted control panel. Actually, there ain't a fucking whole bunch of doing here. What is going on over here? Lift? Lift. Alright. Sweet. Okay, let's start exploring. Oh no, that probably didn't do anything, but felt like the thing to do. No, we've one of them artifact things. Slides. Okay, so normally there's some slides downstairs somewhere that we can get. We need a lantern. We can run back and get one from the other place. Hey Trigon, how are you? Artifact does not fit. I don't know what them artifacts do. Oh, fuck me, are you kidding? God damn it. Freaking nerds. Well, I don't see any way to finish what I was trying to do. Well, actually, no, maybe we'll make it. Ow. Hope you're having a good day, Trigon. You're feeling good. Can't believe they fucking took out the bridge. Oh, yeah, of course it did, but just unexpected. And would we make that? I don't think so. No, we fucking will. You. Alright, we're good. Let's look at these nerd slides. Okay, ghosty alien. Oh, I feel like I've seen this one already. Okay, yeah, there's them. I've seen them, the inside of them as well. Is that it? Hmm. Oh no. This'll probably start to make sense eventually. Okay, thing with the green fire. We've been to the green fire. The eye, the thing, the planet, okay. Lads are all looking out at the planet swirling around. Decide to go sit down and look at some slideshows as is their wont. They really like their slideshows apparently, and then I don't know, some stuff happens. Oh. Okay, so that looks like the pictures. They're all going in and looks like they have artifacts with them. Except that guy in the middle has something different. Does he? I don't get it. I think I know what I have to try. Okay, time for some more super dodgy jumping. Oh, so there's got to be a better way down. So there is. Several better ways down, actually. What about this building? Ooh. Okay, that's just a raft. Doesn't do nothing. Okay, we can ignore all that for now. So, What I gathered from that slideshow may not be right. Is that there's something with artifacts in here, maybe? I don't see how. Feels almost like it should have another bit in it. Or like a lamp should go into it or something. Some sort of light source that it should be. What about a green flame? What about a freaking green flame? Hey Mercedex, what was the last thing I did? Got some slides from this area. This is our first time in this area. Gaming, how are you? Good to see you. Don't really have a good game plan here. We're just kind of muddling through. Look, it dropped me down. So maybe we need to take an artifact to the green fire and do something. Maybe. I have time to give it a go real quickly, maybe. But time is about to be up, I suspect, as well. Hang on, let me off. No. That doesn't do anything. I didn't think it would, but... What did the slides in that area just now show? It looked like the room with the paintings, and a load of them kind of walked into them holding what looked like these artifacts. I guess that's the kind of best way I could describe it. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like they walked into the paintings. I think there's something up with them paintings, but I haven't figured it out yet. I'll have a look at our ship log and see if that sheds any light on matters. We did get some slides from one of the paintings. Okay, so Hidden Gorge. Let's see what's that saying. Our gorge, there are dwellings built into both the cliff and high faces above. There's more to explore there. Strangers inhabitants congregating around a strange green fire. So the only strange green fire I have found is in this. Glowing symbol and chains appear around a strange vault. Okay, we can try that one. Let's try go for that hidden building. Or not hidden building, what does it call it? Cliffside building. Let's try get to that this time. They can be pretty good. The game, it beat the base game last week. I thought that was pretty cryptic as well, but yeah, it's the vibe of this game is it just kind of fires you in and there you go, figure it out yourself. We're not giving you any guidance. Shit, we're actually the right way around for once, not you. Fuck, are we the right way around? We are now. Elegant landing as ever. Oh, come on. So let's look now. The cliffside building is this one here, so it's actually the other side of where we were. So we were there. So I'm gonna get to there, so my best bet is to get up onto that landmass somehow. I'm not really sure if there's anywhere. Maybe out to the very right hand side again where we were might be the best way. Get up them buildings, try get up onto the landmass and go around. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hard right, lads. Hard right. The adaptive music in the game is really well done. Just kind of zooms in, zooms out. But it seems to have a good knack for doing it at the right kind of moments, so that it just adds. Okay, so we're gonna. That'll do. So we're gonna try get up these buildings as high as we can and see if we can actually go further over that way. Maybe we might be able to. There's a lift here somewhere as well, maybe. Oh, it's broke. That's fine, we'll go the other way. Adds a lot. Yeah, it's just. I think the way it's quite adaptive and doesn't it's not there all the time. It just kind of comes in at moments and adds to them. I think that really helps it. Not helps it even. It's just well done. Oh, I just don't think I checked in there before. We good. Ooh. Nearly threw myself off the cliff for no reason. I don't know if we'll make it up there. That looks my best chance over there. Oh shit. God damn it. There goes that bright idea. Slip, although we'll see if we can get back up and around from here. No. Yeah, rip indeed. Game can be pretty harsh that way if you. For some runs, if you're on them, one mistake and it's all over. That's too small to go through, I guess. Oh shit, actually the far side looks quite promising. Well, more promising than that. Let's go to the far side then. It seems relatively calm. I don't think I'm getting up there. Of course. Actually, that bit right there might be... Fuck, let me out. Am I stuck? Come on. Yeah, we're stuck. Hard stuck. Even know that was possible. Oh, we're out here discovering new things. That might be a good place to call it and wrap it up. I think because I was looking to finish anyway. So I think as we're stuck, there's nothing more to be gained from that loop. That's in terms of where we're going and what we're doing in the DLC. I've pieced together little enough, but we've got the lay of the land and we kind of know where a few areas are, and we have a few things to try out. I know I've been going near 4 hours. It's which is not especially long actually. That's not an excuse, but it is after 1 AM for me, and I have work tomorrow. That is an excuse. Or a reasonable one anyway. So tomorrow we're Warhammer with Gecko co-op stream. Friday, Saturday, Final Fantasy VII in a single sitting. Sunday, Final Fantasy VI. We'll be back to Outer Wilds, back to the DLC. It'll be this day next week, so Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday again. A-Train, you son of a gun! We love you. Choo choo! Have a good night, Max. Let's see who we might raid. Oh, awesome. Spitfire's on. We get to raid Spitfire. Hell yeah. There are the bunks. We go bunk Spitfire. Show her some love. She's playing It Takes Two, I assume, with Tex. The SpitX combo. Yeah, tomorrow is Warhammer with Gecko, as I said. Yeah, he's not scheduled for the rest of the week. Do I have anything else to tell you or to say to you before we go? I don't think so, really. You know the drill. Be good, be kind, be nice to each other. Think about what you put out into the world. Make it a better place. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!
If you're feeling all you kind of come be your man up with. If your knees go and your teeth go, maybe you bumped into. He flies through the night looking for advice, but he's back home.